Can I go back in your life? If there's any one thing in your life, is there anything that you would have liked to have done? Is there one thing that you would say was the most important that you enjoyed more than anything, a part of your life?
I'm actually enjoying my life more now than I have done because I had a huge burden on my life, as you know. But I wish I'd had the courage to believe in my own talent earlier. It took me till I was 40 and my husband had gone into a nursing home that I had the time to sit down and write something. And I was so scared of showing it to other people. It took me a long time to show people what I was writing. And it wasn't until 88 that I had my first really big performance of anything I'd written. And it was amateurish, it was children, it was sixth formers, and I got 74 of them on the stage, dancing and singing and mucking around. And to this day I don't believe it's good. And yet the tape of it was shown to Cameron McIntosh, and he said there's a lot going for that, but I hadn't the courage.
You hadn't the courage.
And neither did the musicians.
Do you think that stems back to sort of, as you say, your father felt that women's worth was just
absolutely.
Sort of, just in the home and nothing else.
Yes.
You didn't have a brain, you didn't have anything else.
No. And it was when I returned in 1981, I went back to the nuns and said Joe was now in a nursing home, and they gave me a full-time job then, and they put my mother on their social services thing with the sixth form so that I could actually go to work. And I went back to work, and I realised that these women were pushing me. And
so you say that then when you became into your own sort of thing, that became the most important.
I was 40 before I really...
So your 40 was probably the best years of your life. It was in your 40s, or was it later?
No, it was in my 60s and 70s.
60s and 70s. So you're a rum chit now then, are you?
Yes, I'm really enjoying myself. Later today, I belong to a church, Christ Church, Liverpool, which meets in Archbishop Blanche School, and I'm actually physically the oldest member of it. Not the longest member, but the oldest member there. They collect me on Sunday mornings, and they treat me very well. But at least 3 times a week, somebody comes, takes me out. They discuss things, and it's not always discussing the Bible.
No.
And it's quite funny because I'm saying to all these young girls who come to look after me and help me, they change the bed, they help me with my washing when I need it and things like that. Prudery isn't piety. Live your life, enjoy your life, be happy to get married. Don't despise men, which was, men were the head of the family. My grandmother had to stand behind her husband's chair while he ate his dinner,
or something like that, yeah.
And then in my father's case, he came back from the war shell-shocked, and he was so heavy-handed that in order to protect my younger brothers and sisters, I used to stand behind the door as he came in at night to take the first clout. And he'd say, "That's for nothing, don't start anything." Now that happened till I was 16 and a half. And no, I did not enjoy my childhood at all. No. I ran away from it, and I'm still running away from it. And I'd say to every person out there, every woman out there who feels the heavy hand of a man, stand up to him. I met Erin Pipsey when she first started her first refuge. I'm devastated to hear they're in trouble. Because
like everything
you have no idea
things.
How important that is.
Yeah.
And as we grew older, we all used to say to Mum, "Why didn't you divorce him?" And she'd say, "Because it was the war that did it to him." And he did eventually come out of it, because my older brothers and Stephen, the third brother, they really, in the end, stood up to him. But it took another man to stand up to him, and not this little woman who was worn out with 7 kids and working full time. People forget what it was like after the war. We were as bad down there. We had no wood to rebuild homes. England was bereft of wood. It all had to be imported. We had no bricks down there. We were trying to rebuild Germany. Germany was taking food off our table because we all felt morally obliged to support them, and I have no problem with that. But if you've sat on the stairs with your little brother, the youngest one, sobbing his heart out because he was so hungry he couldn't go to bed. No, I didn't enjoy my childhood, Anne. I hated it. I'm sorry, you've asked me really, but you've made me talk about it, and
I'll
maybe
stop
I
you there
shouldn't.
now. No, it's good to talk, because sometimes, as I say, those memories are very important, and as I say, for the modern age now. But I would just like to say, like a lot of people of your age groups, you're a born survivor, and you're an ambassador for the senior citizens. I would like to say, sorry.
If Hitler couldn't kill me,
nobody else can. Well done, and it's been lovely, most enjoyable interviewing you.
Thank you, and I hope it hasn't upset anybody.
Thank you.